going to be showing you 4 exercises that you can use with little to no props at home to counter any desk posture that you're starting to have from working at home. So the first thing that we see commonly in desk posture is kyphosis through your thoracic spine. So you're rounded forward, your shoulders are coming forward. So to counter that right away, I'm going to use a foam roller. You can also use a little squishy ball right on my upper back, kind of between shoulder blades. Just going to have my feet planted and my hands behind my head to support my neck. So all I'm going to do from here is just go up and over backwards to reach my spine into extension and then bring myself right back up. And that's it. That's the whole exercise. But the key to this is when you go back, if I let my abs go, you can see how my rib cage starts to pop and flare open at the front here. What I'm trying to do is keep my abs connected so I can go into extension but supported through my abdominals in the front here. So it's just coming up and down with a small little connection to the abs in the front so that you can maintain the posture through your thoracic spine here, even through extension. Again, you can also do this with a little squishy ball if you have one between your shoulder blades. If you don't have any props, this is also something that's super easy to do laying on the couch with an armrest behind you. You can just go up and over top the back of the couch. Or if you're sitting in your desk chair and it's got a pretty high back, just arch up and over top of that desk chair, but make sure that you keep your abs nice and engaged. The second exercise I'm going to show you is a nice easy spinal rotation. So this one you want to start with your knees tucked up together at 90 degrees. The key for this exercise is to make sure that those knees stay connected. They don't start to shear one way or the other off of each other. That's going to make sure that your pelvis is in a nice neutral alignment. You're going to take your bottom hand, grab onto that top knee right there, just to give you some anchor and base of support. Then your top hand is going to inhale, reach up to the ceiling, and then exhale as you twist towards the back to get some rotation through your spine this way. And then inhale it back to the ceiling and exhale to release down. Making sure that when you twist to the back, that rotation is coming from the waist and your pelvis stays forward in space. So you're really using that hand to help you glue those knees together in the front as you go. You can do about 5 or 6 of those on each side. Make sure that when you reset to the other side, you have those knees tucked up at 90 degrees to the hip, bottom hand hanging onto your top thigh. It's an inhale to come up and an exhale to twist to rotate from the spine, making sure your abs are nice and engaged to stay supported and your shoulders don't start to hike up towards your ears as you go, so you maintain a nice open chest position as well. The next exercise I'm going to give you is one that's in a 4-point kneel. So if this feels good for your knees and your wrists, find your 4-point kneel with shoulders right in line with wrists and knees underneath hips. You're going to take one hand up towards the ceiling on a nice deep breath in to find some rotation extension. And then an exhale as you slide that hand through, threading the needle. And the goal here is to get that shoulder all the way down to the mat. But that's as far as you can go, whatever your range of motion is on that reach up and on that thread the needle through and twist down. Optionally, if you have a foam roller at home, you can place that foam roller to the side where your hand is the base of support. So when you take the bottom hand through, you have something to kind of roll against and give you a little traction. That can sometimes feel nice for a little help. You can do the same thing with a little squishy ball if you have to give some pressure underneath. Give you a little bit more stretch into your shoulder as well. The last exercise I'm going to show you is a standing exercise. All you need for this one is a wall. So if you come standing against a wall, I want you to find the heels connected, back of your pelvis or your bum connected to the wall, and the back of your rib cage, those floating ribs, connected to the wall. Once you have those 3 points of contact, take your elbows out to a 90-degree angle here and place your elbows against the wall. Making sure, especially rib cage, to keep those 3 points of contact as you start to float the back of the hand up towards the wall. You get it as far as you can. If you can touch the wall, that's a bonus. And then from there, maintain all points of contact and just start to slide the back of the hand and the elbow up and down the wall. You should start to feel this work between your shoulder blades. You should feel your shoulder blades start to glide up and down on your rib cage. And And this is going to be a great one to start to open up that chest and counter that forward rolling of the arm bone in the socket here. So just sliding the back of the hand up and down. Make sure that your rib cage doesn't start to pop. Head doesn't have to touch. Back of pelvis and heels sliding up and down here. You should start to feel the fire between your shoulder blades. Good, and then from there, you can take a little step out from the wall and give yourself a couple nice, easy roll downs and up. Make sure that you're rolling down from the abs, controlling you into flexion. And just let the back of the neck and the head release with the shoulders at the bottom. And you can give yourself a little shake so that you're nice and relaxed and release at the bottom. A couple of those there just to add a little bit of movement and stability through the spine and some work into the legs. And that's it. Those are your 4, I guess, plus a bonus, so 5 exercises to help you counter your desk posture while you're working at home. If there's any questions that you have about any of these exercises, please let me know. I would love to help you through these or even give you more plus some tips.